Okay, moving on. Okay, let's see. So then we have something very fun happen. And this was after Minecon or everything. This was on Monday, the Monday after Minecon. And I have it labeled here as Good's Hotel Chill Time. It wasn't an official party or anything. It was just like a... Because Good basically had an apartment for a hotel room. And so we invited over both the Mindcrackers and a couple guys we knew, like the guys from the Shaft podcast. Bebop Vox came over. And we just had a nice little fun time. We played some Settlers of Catan, which is a game where I don't know. I didn't play very much. But it looked interesting at the very least. Maybe I'll play it one other day. That'd be fun. But we had some fun with that. And then I took a nap. Wait, hold on. I got a rant. I have a rant for you guys. You guys get a fun rant about Settlers of Catan. So we were setting up to play this game, and we were like, okay, well, where do we want to play? We have our two options presented to us. We have coffee table with all these random assorted chairs that had to be brought in to surround this little coffee table, or perfectly beautiful giant round table with chairs perfectly aligned around them. It's like, this is a board game table. Where did we end up playing Settlers of Catan? On the coffee table. Why did you do this to me? Why? I mean, okay. I know it's not that big of a deal, and I'm probably making more of a big a deal of it than I should. But like, the table was made for board games. I think we just insulted the maker of that table by doing what we did that night. That's my rant. That's my rant about that right there. We should have played on the freaking table. Because everybody's crowding around. It was no good. So I did not enjoy that. So then I took a nap. I found, because Good's apartment hotel room thing had, like, an office. And nobody was inside the office. Nobody cared about that place. I was like, this is a cool place. So I ran away. I found a nice little cozy spot inside this office. And I napped. And I took a nice half hour to an hour nap there. And when I woke up, I come stumbling out of this room. And I'm like, oh, so what's going on? And lo and behold, Bebop Vox is there along with his animator friend, Verbal Processing. And I was like, hey, what's up, guy? And I got to meet our friend Bebop Vox. I had never met him before. I had spoken to him via email once before, but I never really met him, so it was really neat. Whoa. What is this? Is this a wither farm? Is that what this is? Fancy. Probably shouldn't go in there. So I had a ton of fun meeting Bebop Vox, and Verbal Processing. I chatted with them for quite a bit. See ya. I'd really never met them before. And I come out there and I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? He's like, oh, hey buddy. Wrecked. Wow, that guy was easy mode. So anyway, I go out there and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, not much. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And then I look over at the table and there's Rob, Old Man Willikers, wearing a grocery bag and a Domino's.com pizza box for a helmet. So what's going on here, Bebop Vox? They are playing Dungeons and Dragons with Domino's marinara sauces and Catan pieces. So I walked into Domino's.com and Dragons, which, by the way, they were also drinking, so that just added on to it. I don't even know, man. I don't really have much words to give to you on what happened during this, except I was thoroughly impressed by the humor that went on. I can't talk much about what actually happened during the Domino's.com and Dragons. I think it was recorded, and I think Good might edit it down to something that's consumable by the public audience, because as it currently was, you guys do not want to see the total version. You do not. So, I don't even know. It was a very, very interesting story that they told that night inside their game, and I'm very interested to see it come to life, so to speak. I'm hoping that they do get that edited down. So overall, it was a good night, and that was the end of that. And I had to say goodbye to all my friends, but I said goodbye to them, and I was like, all right, peace out. The end.